5-2-0 Gridiron back in the building.
Saturday night, our usual 6:04 start.
Yeah, we usually do Fridays. We're about to move it to Thursdays, but we did Saturday night because we got football games going on, baby.
Yeah, football, tackle football, spring football,
That's
U of
right.
A.
And we won.
Youth football.
We won. We got some news.
Yeah, hey. Pitts, they won today.
Yep.
First game, 24-6.
24-6.
Shut them down the second half. Came
That's
back
right.
and won it.
Yeah.
So, hey, big shout out to all my Pitts out there. They balled out. Good job, fellas. Enjoy your Saturday. Enjoy Sunday.
Yep.
And be ready to work on Monday.
Yeah.
Yep. So, yes, sir. Good show today.
Hold on, real quick. Before we start, I want us to know if everybody can hear us. Thumbs up if you can hear us. You know how we do. You know how it goes sometimes. So we're waiting on that. Real quick. Can you hear us? Sign language. People know sign language. Real quick. Hold on.
All right,
We
got
good?
sound
We good?
back there.
We got sound. Thank goodness.
Yeah.
We on.
Yeah.
What's up,
Hey.
everybody? 5-2-0 Gridiron. You know it's me, Coach O, the host, Coach Angel Bracamonte. We here right now with the studio right here.
Yes, sir.
We got a lot of people right here.
If you can hear us, hey, let's make some noise. Give a big round of applause to the Lady Cats, U of A, doing it big. They'll be playing in the national championship tomorrow. What is it, 3 o'clock? I think
No,
3 o'clock start time.
I'm giving
Hey,
two
let's
claps.
get we're gonna get 2 claps out of Rodney Cox. Let me see, Rodney. Yeah, that's 2. Hey, that's coming from alumni, the Sun Devil. All right, hey, just give it a pop. But that's Arizona love.
Hey, that's Arizona love.
Right there, all day long. So, hey, good show today. We got Rodney Cox. He brought in a few of his boys right here. Rodney Cox from Gametime Recruiting and Consulting.
Yeah,
So
our
what's
boy.
up? What's up?
You
Yes,
already
sir.
know.
We here.
I know. So who do we got today?
Man, I'm gonna let them introduce themselves today.
Hey,
There you
hey,
go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I'm Alex Culbertson from Walden Grove High School.
And whoa. We need to know a little bit more about that.
What you
What's
want
your
to know?
position?
Oh, I'm a slot receiver.
slot
Yeah.
receiver.
Yeah. Hey, your previous history, who'd you play with? Did you play Pop Warner? No? Did you jump into high school like
no,
that?
Pop Warner. I came right into high school tackle football.
Yeah, wait, what year? Senior?
Freshman year.
Freshman year?
Yeah.
Worked your way up.
Yeah, I had to definitely work my way up.
Did you
especially
start
over
as a different position and they put you where you're at right now? Or?
Believe it or not, yeah, I was a quarterback my freshman year, and then they tried to move me to receiver, and I had butterfingers my freshman year. So then I went into my sophomore year, and I worked with a little bit like Jordan Lopez and some of the boys over there.
Name
and-
drops.
Yeah, and then I just worked my way up the totem pole.
We'll talk a little bit more about that. How you go from one position to the next. You ain't guaranteed a spot. You might move someone out. Lex boy, we got big boy right here.
Yeah. I'm Brees McCraren. I go to South Point Catholic High School.
South Point. Represent that shirt right there. Show them everybody.
There you go.
There we go.
Yeah, Reese, where'd you play youth football at, Reese?
I play for the Tucson Steelers.
There you go.
Yeah.
And you jumped in freshman right there at South Point.
Yeah.
Yeah, where you at right now? Senior.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we'll talk a little bit more where you got where you're committed to.
All right.
So we'll keep passing on. All right, who else? Who else we got?
Here we got Caleb Kidney from Cienega High School.
Cienega.
I thought that was Barry White, bro.
I know, right?
What
Hey,
else?
girl. Tell us your history, bro. What'd you come up?
I started playing football in like 2nd grade. I played with the Tucson Wildcats. I just worked my way up. I'm at Cienega right now, a senior.
Yeah, what position you play?
I'm a wide receiver,
There you go.
safety.
Oh, man, we'll get into more of that. I want to know some
Who do you got
details.
next right here?
I'm Gabe Levy from Cienega High School. I play running back, and for Pop Warner, I played for the 49ers.
There you go. Shout out to Saurita. Right
Good
there.
job, Good job.
There you go.
We got a Steeler, we got a Wildcat, 49er, and we got a freshman starter. Hey, I had butterfingers too as a freshman. A little too many though, and I had to move position. So I know what you're saying.
Hey, so you know how it is when the show's going. Leave your questions and comments, and we'll be sure to get to you. And we'll look at them. Everybody's got able to see, so we'll be able to ask these boys some good questions. We got a studio audience in the background right here.
There we go.
My parents in the background. Thank you for being here. Drinks and food, pizzas. So let's get it going. So, hey, what's in the latest news? So we got before we start. What else going on?
No, nothing
Youth
much.
football.
Just, youth football. Hey, registration's going on. You know, go to your teams. You got teams out there like the Wildcats. Wildcats. They're looking for a lot of players to get in. They're doing a good job out there. Gabe's doing a good job getting the players out. So we want to make sure that they're getting the players signed up, ready to go. Up there on the east side of town, they're playing. You got the Steelers on the west side. Mm-hmm. You know, you got Raiders, Rams. You got all these guys up. You know, all of
Raiders,
them. Get out there.
aka Pit Bulls. So we're in the spring league right now.
Yeah,
we had a game today. We came out with the win.
Yeah. Oh,
thank you.
It was a hard-earned win.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy, you know,
getting the boys back into the flow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We used to, you know, our boys. I'm not gonna lie. We've been together for a long time. We putting up 50 points, all that stuff. But spring league is a little bit different. It's a little bit different this year, right? Do you feel it? It's a little bit odd. You know what I'm saying?
Different.
But
you know, everybody talks about exposure. You want to get exposure. You want to play different teams. Get your kids out of their element. Yeah. We're the only team out of Tucson, other with our 9U, that are giving our kids the exposure and taking them out of their element. Mm-hmm. So you know what I mean. A lot of people talk the talk, but you got to be able to walk the walk. And these dogs don't stay on the porch. We go out there and then put in the work. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we did a good job tonight.
So
shout out to our boys right there.
Good job to the boys, the coach staff, and all the parents out there doing their things. Shout out to little Chris Bays. He got a little injury today, a little bruised rib, but he's doing good. Mm-hmm. He's doing good, and you know, Coach Caddy right there. Yeah, the Monsters did come out and dominated up front, man, in the trenches. Yeah, and that was big for us. That's what, you know, we
shout out to Garcia.
Man, we can stay out here and call all 24 kids out because they just balled out today. It was a team win, man. You guys ever feel that? Like, you know, everybody got a stud on their team, but when you can notice, do you ever notice, like, when it was like, damn, like, he didn't even get that many carries and we still killed it, like, you know what I mean?
You got to call out on all your boys on the team. So you're looking towards you're calling out the linemen, you're calling out the, you know, DNs, you know. You got to hype them up, man. Yeah. And it's a transition. You got to get them hyped up at the beginning because it takes a little bit. Do you guys feel that? Like, when you start the first game, you know, it takes a little bit to get into your mode, your move, your mojo, and you got to start that from the beginning. And like, that's one of the things that we've been struggling with through all our years. And one thing, the first half is like, you know what I mean, getting them going, getting the feel, and then halftime, Coach James was like,
I just talk in a tone that they all can all hear me. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know. So
and then the boys, the captains, they get live, and then you know what I'm saying, and then and then all the kids jump in, and then they all perform. Yeah, each and every one of them. You know what I mean?
They did a damn good job, and shout out to the other team. Our boys are taught to win and win with class. You know, shout out to Casa Grande Scorpions. out there for you know putting up a hell of a damn game. Those guys are physical as hell, and a big shout out to them. They're with the NYS league, and they put out a lot of
real respectful team too. You could tell.
Yeah, so you know, and going on, you know, getting into the groove right there, getting into the groove, and how'd you go and how'd you react into getting into school? I mean, for Alex, like, you never played before, and then you go into high school. How did you feel? Like, what was it like? Did you go in there like confident as hell, or like kind of timid?
No, I was timid as hell. I was because like it was a new sport, but it was like something I'd always wanted to play. Like back when I was younger, especially in middle school and stuff, it was just Sarita High School. There wasn't Walden Grove. It was just one school down there. Yeah. And that was my first exposure to like tackle football. So I know that going into it was like what I wanted to do going into high school. But I was just never exposed to it until I got into my freshman year, at least tackle football. Yeah. And I know that I went in timid and I went in confused and but I picked it up quick.
Do you because like, you know, you hear a lot of people sometimes talk about my son or daughter would say they're not playing tackle till high school. Right. So how did you feel? Was it just would you recommend the kids play youth ball, or like would it have helped you a little bit more?
I think so, yes. Maybe just because I know there's some kids out there that have been playing, you know, like since you're in second grade, and they have probably that better edge. They've been playing the game. It's probably slow for them, where they can just pick it up really quick. But I know that, like, I know some dudes that have been playing since they were little, and like they're burned out. Yeah. So I think if you just take it if you truly love the game, take it in like moderation. You know, like get better at the game and, you know, slowly progress, but try not to burn yourself out.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a real.
That's
answer.
real right there.
Yeah. Heck yeah. How about you, Brees? How did you take it going from youth football in there? I remember you out there. You were causing havoc over there.
Yeah, it was I wouldn't say it was that big of a like change from I mean, I don't know. I mean, guess there was a change, but just like the tempo and all, but it wasn't really that. I don't know.
There's a lot faster.
Yeah, I don't know exactly.
He was just a dog all day, every day since he was little.
You just do what you
He
do,
was that
right?
big. He's been that
Do what
big
you
since
used to, right? You just go
Yeah,
out
I
there.
mean, obviously, I've grown over the years and stuff, grown as a player and stuff. But
Are they being soft on you? You need somebody tougher to get on you?
No.
No.
Huh?
Yeah, but no, I feel you
No.
know. It's a lot faster, right? What
Yeah,
you're trying to say
it's
in high
different.
school is different, more accountability, right?
yeah, exactly.
Accountability.
Mhm.
The coaches aren't looking for you or chasing you. Hey, get to practice. Is you're
Yeah.
there or not, right?
Pretty much.
What's your
Yeah.
GPA?
Right now, 3.2.
3.2. Okay.
That's it.
Alright.
That's good. That's good.
That's one thing I want to know.
How about you, Caleb? How was your transition from youth football to high school?
Ultimately, I just picked up a whole lot of stuff from.
Hold on, real quick. I gotta say something.
What was that?
My bad. Go ahead.
From youth, you just pick up a whole bunch of stuff and you just learn from it.
Yeah.
I've been through it for a whole long time, and you try to learn from it. You try to understand some things, and you just use that for when you go into high school.
Yeah.
It starts off as your base, but then when you get into high school, you learn a whole lot more and more techniques. It's more serious. You got to be more like, you got to study your craft more, and you got to like understand it more.
Yeah. Well, what would you tell any youth watching us right now, going into high school that are coming from youth football or that haven't played yet? What advice do you have for them going in? What to expect?
Honestly, I'm a wide receiver, so it's more about like technique and understanding the basics. Once you get the basics down, then coaches will start to notice that you understand it more, and they're gonna try to teach you more complex things, and you become a key attribute to the team.
There you go.
I like that.
All right, let's see.
trust
Let's see
you.
Gabe right here,
So, game.
Mr.
So-
49er.
So like when I went to high school, I just remember seeing the seniors and juniors and thinking like those dudes are big. Like I don't know how I could play against them as a freshman, but I didn't play like with them. I was on the freshman team my freshman year, and it's just like having to hustle every day and like work hard to get noticed in like the 90 people that went out for our freshman team. So
90. Yeah, it's a lot.
What was that? Did you have that moment to where you just said, something happened where, because it sounds like you were kind of like, oh man, like what was that time, that moment that you had to, you were like, I got this, I'm good, let's roll.
I think it was like my sophomore year when I was playing running back and I was just like dominating every team.
Oh.
Where it's like,
Oof.
yeah, I'm ready for this. And
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
what was your schedule before that? Before you tried out, were you like lifting weights? Were you taking care of your diet? Be like, I got this. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
I
I'm
started
about to beat
lifting
everybody out.
weights in 6th grade and just kept lifting weights. And then like freshman year, I got in the weight room with our Coach Ween, and just started lifting even harder. Then after freshman year, I like was just in the weight room pretty much every day, getting
You
big,
got to.
so I can compete with the big dudes.
What you benching right now?
Last time I benched 285.
285.
Pushing
That's
it.
pretty good. Rodney, you bench 285?
Wait, now or like?
I know you lost 15 pounds. No, you put it out there for everybody. Everybody follow the Rodney Cox story, man. I feel you, man. What you got?
Don't start with
No,
me.
what? Heck yeah. I mean, what Ronnie said, don't even pull out a barbell right now.
We got that weights right there.
All right. So, hey, Brees, how was it the first time you got contacted by a college out of your high school?
Well, it was like straight from Twitter, basically.
Yeah.
It was kind of weird because it was trying, and like I literally like just followed them, and I sent them just like my junior year highlights or whatever, because it was like right when COVID hit, so everyone was kind of like downtime.
Yeah.
And like all of a sudden, like next day, they just like gave me an offer. So I don't know.
Wow.
So it was pretty cool, I guess. It was exciting. It's
Yeah.
definitely exciting. The first
Did you know
one.
how to do that on your own, or did Mr. Rodney Cox guide
He
you?
definitely helped me a lot. Like
yeah.
tighten it up.
I mean, there goes
Yeah.
a tear. There goes a tear.
He definitely helped me tighten it up so it looked better. Like
Yep.
like when I like messaged the coach, it made it like look more like,
Professional.
organized,
Organized,
professional.
yeah.
So yeah, that was definitely good.
How the grammar must be big, right? And
Yeah.
you know, punctuation and
Well, that's what they got.
Yeah,
periods,
He
commas,
gives you, like,
exclamation
He gives you
points.
like a little format to follow. You just fill in like your own little information and stuff like that. So it's real easy to follow and stuff.
That's what game time recruiting's all about, right there, boy.
Yeah.
Hey,
We know-
it's a Rodney.
Hey, can y'all cut that out? That's a secret, okay? No, you're good. You're good. You want to sit down? Okay.
And you, Alex, how was it? How did you feel the first time you got contacted by one of the colleges?
I was surprised actually, because like I just thought I was like, this isn't real. I was like, whoa. It was a small school, so
Yeah.
but I'll take anything. Like I wasn't picky,
Yeah.
but I know I was definitely surprised. I was excited. We were just going into like our spring season, so all my homies found out. They were all excited
All the
for me.
homies.
Yeah.
Yeah, but hearing you talk about it right now, where we're getting started, you're talking about Simpson College. You seem really excited to go. I mean, it looks like they have a lot of stuff to offer out there.
Oh yeah, yeah. They're definitely like, it's just something you go and you're just like, yeah, this is like the place I want to be.
Yeah.
It's not like you show up to like a visit or something. Even online, you show up to a visit, you're just like, oh man, like maybe this isn't for me. But for Simpson, I went out there and that's like, it's amazing school, amazing place.
He already told me he changed his whole outfit. He got to go get like leg warmers.
It's cold. It's cold. Yeah, I had to like
Where is Simpson College at? Sir?
Indianola, Iowa. It's like
Okay, yeah.
15 minutes outside Des Moines.
He needs some thermals,
Yeah.
yo. He needs
Yeah.
the thermals.
So what's up with you, Caleb? How was it? How was your recruiting process going?
Honestly, it started off pretty scary, like understanding like people all across the world are trying to look for you, trying to look to see if you're good at it, like what you can do, what you can bring to the team. And once you get your first scholarship, you feel like this is either step one of many, and just more offers to come in, or if you just got to stick with it. I think my first offer was from a D3. I believe it was Culver Stockton, but honestly, you just look at it and it gives you motivation to keep on pushing and get a better one. Just not a better one, but to get something. Yeah.
Hold on, we got some questions real quick. Brees McCraren, how does he feel about his senior? His senior year has been different from what he's expected.
Well, I was actually one of the lucky schools where we actually got to have a season. Like, it was delayed, so it was like pushed back, I think, a month. And then we played our first game. Someone on our team got COVID, so we had to shut down for 2 weeks. And then we came back, and then we had a full season. So I was actually pretty lucky that we got to have an actual senior football season. But, like, outside of football, it's definitely a lot different. Like, online classes and stuff like that, it's a lot different.
Did you guys have a senior dig day to where you just turn the computer off?
Yeah.
Laptop. Everybody at 12:03, turn it off. Hey, Gabe, how was your recruiting experience like when you got contacted for the first time? And Caleb, you're going to, where is it? Western New Mexico. And Brees, what was your school? Fort Lewis. All right.
So I think the first school I talked to was Western New Mexico because my best friend's brother goes there. So I was talking to the coaches a lot. But I think the first school that offered me was Washburn. They called me one day, talked to me, and then 2 days later they offered me, and I was just so excited and just felt happy because first offer, and just felt the need to work harder to get more offers.
Cool.
I got a question.
Hey,
wait.
No, go ahead.
Mr. Rodney
No, I
Cox,
got you
take
right
over,
now.
please. I want to hear from Rodney Cox.
Yeah, we want to talk about how did you guys get with Rodney Cox in Gametime recruiting?
How did they?
Let's go.
Okay,
Game
so-
Time Consulting, boy.
How did
Why
it all
does
come together?
How did it all come together?
all the parents are watching?
They
Come to
are
Game
watching.
Time.
So
What time is it?
Game time. I swear, I love y'all. All right, so individually, I've seen these guys play. I've seen their film. Had meetings with them, even Knucklehead Caleb. We talked. Don't look at him. The crazy thing about this is my first time meeting Brees face to face, just because we met online and we had a meeting online. You know what I mean? So like I meet with these guys, you know, again in person or online. I saw what they can do. You know what I mean? They had good grades. They had great film. And I'm just like, hey, like, do you need help with the recruiting process? Because again, like what I said last time is, there's not really a book out there that says, hey, this is how you get to college, or these are the camps that you have to go to. So when you can have somebody in your corner to help you along that way, it's a beautiful thing. You know what I mean? You're sending templates, you know, to these guys to say, hey, this is how you are supposed to talk to a coach. Because again, this is your first impression. And this could potentially be your last, depending on how you talk to these coaches. So we have fun. I joke with these knuckleheads. I love them to death. You know what I mean? Even the guys who couldn't make it, like they know that they have a little spot in my heart, so they know they can hit me up. You know, every now and then, you know, I gotta put these hands, these paws on them. You know, but it's all love. It's all family.
All love.
Oh yeah.
Good.
Oh yeah.
It's beautiful.
That's what game time's about, right?
That's a beautiful thing, man.
Family and love.
Were you guys excited? You know, being able to call somebody like, you know, hey, you know what's going on with my recruiting process, or is there any other schools out there like?
Yeah, for sure. Honestly, he called me half the time.
Oh,
and
that's good.
But I would just text him if I had like a question. He was always there. He'd always answer when he could, which is helpful,
That's awesome.
especially
That's real good.
yeah, for someone with college experience, you know.
That's dope.
Yeah, it was nice. He was like, hey man, he reached out to this coach, or like he's like, they're hitting me up. Make sure to hit him up. He give me all their information, so I had it, and it was just nice to be able to like have like that connection with someone that helps you out, you know.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. I felt that. You letting all the secrets out.
It's all good. Let all the secrets out.
Let all secrets.
Honestly, he has a whole lot of questions of like personal, of what is better for you in a college way. Like if you're trying to go somewhere close to your home, if you're trying to go across the whole country, it doesn't really matter. He wants to know what you want to do and what you're willing to do in order to get a place where you were gonna enjoy in life. Like he asked me if I wanted to be somewhere close, somewhere far. I said I want to be like in between, somewhere not too far.
Where's that?
Somewhere close.
Texas. You going to Texas?
Yeah, he just wants it to be the best for you. Like he's gonna ask everyone the same questions to make sure that he finds the right place for you.
I'm just so excited, man. Like this guy right here, he's getting kids in Tucson to college.
Yeah.
It's all teamwork, baby.
Yeah. It's
That's
nice.
all we talked about, man.
Honestly, I've never seen so many like kids like starting to get recruited.
Yeah.
I mean, you hear, oh, I got recruited by here, but like accepting it, you know, enrolling in college and leaving out of Tucson, or some stay at Pima, but leaving out of Tucson, but you guys are continuing your thing. And you know, I've said it time and time again. I mean, what we do out there as youth coaches, even as parents, we're as parents, all the stuff that we put you guys in, the camps and all the practices when you don't want to go but you still go, you know, that all leads up, you know, it gives you a shot, you know, but you guys ultimately do it because you got to get those grades down right.
Even though if it's a small school to the biggest school, you're going to college, man. A lot of families don't have that down here. Right. You guys are setting something up big for yourselves. That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's the first.
Yeah. And how was your experience, Gabe?
He helped me a lot with what to say because I wouldn't really know what to say to coaches, so he helped me a lot with that. And he helped me like reach out to colleges like I didn't even know that existed, and helped me get my film out to a bunch of colleges and stuff like that.
Yeah. Did your coaches ever guide you guys in any direction, like help you guys to get, you know, or say, hey, these guys contacted me, contact them? Did you guys get a lot of that, or?
We love coaches.
Yeah, that's a good thing, right?
Listen, at the end of the day, it's all teamwork. You know what I mean? Because okay, you know, let's be real for once. We're Facebook Live.
Yes, sir.
Coaches, high school coaches, this is something that's easy for you because at the end of the day, it takes the stress off of you. Let's be honest. You have how many players do you guys have on the team? Like 100, give or take, 90, 100. players? Yeah.
Like out of all.
All. So like, okay, so 60 varsity. So this thing, you have 60 players on the team. Coaches can't give their time to every single kid. So it's all teamwork. You know, at the end of the day, I know there's coaches out there that talk about, you know, recruiting services and things like that. But at the end of the day, if you know someone who can give you help and give you assistance, why not take it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because again, it helps you. It helps the team. It helps the kid or the student athlete. It helps the coach. It helps the school. So then now you have kids that are going to go to college. Man, put that name on the back. Like, yeah, I got 5 kids to college from this school. Coach, great job. You know what I mean? It's not about me. It's not even about these kids. It's about the teamwork. Like, yo, be great. Then you got these knuckles. I had a real moment and.
Yeah,
we vibing. Don't worry about it.
See what I got to deal with, people? This is what I deal with all the time. These knuckleheads. I'm done. I give up. I'm done. Listen, it's all teamwork at the end of the day. Yeah. It's all teamwork.
Yeah, so you have coaches out there, get a hold of Ronnie Cox, and he can help you guys out a lot.
Most definitely.
You're allowed to concentrate on the team and make sure everything's clicking for the team. And you get him to Rodney. I'm sure Rodney's gonna get him in a good place. Like
most
these guys.
definitely.
Are you guys happy with your colleges where you're at?
Yeah, for sure.
Hell yeah, huh? Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hey, we just need some gear. We need some gear.
Hey, we're gonna Zoom
extra
meet.
Large.
When he gets to college, we're gonna Zoom meet and be like, "Hey, walking through the show. We're nice in Arizona weather right here, nice and warm." And he's gonna be out there like, "Yo, all cold." He'll be like, "Yo, I'm happy out here."
I'm doing good.
Hey, thumbs up, bro.
Oh man. Okay, so I got a question.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so these are to the guys.
Uh-huh.
What was that moment when you had like that great game? You know, like Gabe, if you ran for 150 yards and 3 touchdowns, or Caleb, you know, you had a touchdown, whatever that may be. So let's talk about that. Let's talk stats.
Boy.
You know, let's go.
Show them what you did.
Yep.
Why the coaches want you? Why are you going?
I don't
Why
know
you
my
get recruited?
stats off the top of my head. I think I'm just quick on my feet. I'm definitely like people underestimate me, I think, and it's like the biggest thing for me. I use that because like you can't just like, especially at my size, like you're not gonna like
Stand up, man.
what?
Stand up.
Stand up. I'm short. I'm 5'9".
I'm 6'1", so
But
he
you
up
quick,
there.
though.
I round up.
Yeah.
No, yeah, but I'm 5'9", and at the
Speed.
time,
You got speed.
yeah, and at the time I was like 160 some pounds when I first started with Rodney, and like it's just you got to use that every advantage you can get. I think if someone underestimates me, they're gonna lose.
What was your best play in high school that you can remember?
Oh, my best play?
Yeah, film on it.
I don't
You had a
know.
lot of catches.
Yeah. Oh, probably when I spun move out against Amphi. I had a spin move on. Yeah. And then I hit stick their quarterback because he was a corner. Yeah.
The quarterback put that in the corner.
Yeah, right. That's what we said. But that's,
Yeah, he stuck him.
You got Brees next.
Let's go, big boy. What you eat for breakfast?
A burrito.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't remember exactly who we were playing, but I think it was a Phoenix school this year, and it was a Phoenix school, but we went up there, and they were hyping up like their running back real hard, you know, and so this year is a little bit different because we had all new coaches basically, because everyone left and all new people joined, and so the defense was completely different, and so it took a couple games, you know, to get used to like the new front and stuff. But this game, I don't know, I just came out and just cause like
Rack boom.
yeah, I was just
pancakes.
Yeah, basically like cause we did a 3 front, so every single snap I was playing the nose and I was just killing the center all game long, and I was just it was just like
Shout
it
him
just felt
out.
good,
Call
you
him
know?
out.
I don't know his name.
Call him out. I swear
But
we
he
know
knows yours. He knows yours.
You know that?
He
We're
knows
gonna
my
find
number.
that guy.
He knows my number.
Yeah,
Oh.
there you go.
Okay.
What's up with you, Caleb?
Boom.
I like this.
I think my best play must have been last year in the playoffs. It was a really tough looking game from the beginning. We were down like double digits, couple possessions, and just towards the end we just started turning it up, and we It was crazy. Like there was like 5 minutes left in the game, and we were down by like 14, 13 points. And it's a 4th down. We're on like the 25-yard line, and we're just supposed to run the screen play, but it gets butchered at the line. And our quarterback just looks. He looks right, just throws the ball up. And like over 3 people, I just jump up and I catch it. And I just make a dive. I almost get into the end zone.
Put your body on the line.
Uh-huh.
How'd you guys turn up, though? Like, how do you get to that point? You know what I mean? Where you got to turn up. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Is it the individual person who's like getting the homies hyped up? Like, come on, man. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Like, I wasn't even expecting the ball on the play, but like, I saw the ball up in the air. I'm like, this is my time to shine. This is my time to show that I'm going to be the next person. Next year, I'm going to be the man. So I tried to do that. I went up, I caught the ball. I was like, dang. And then we ended up winning the game. We get an onside. We march down the field again, and we score, and we take the lead in the last seconds of the game. And it's just like, well, I'm going to be the man next year. I'm going to try to.
Yeah. That's dope. That's dope. I like that.
So my best game was this year against CDO. I think I had
CDO, you on the clock.
I had like 215 rushing yards, 2 or 3 touchdowns, and like an extra point scored.
Calm down.
And
Yeah.
and I just remember after that game, my phone blowing up with like coaches and people just saying how insane the game I had was. And yeah, I was just like really excited because that was the first game of the year, and I thought we were gonna have a full season, but we only got 2 games. So, but I feel like my best play in high school was my junior year. First game I played against Choya, I ran like a 50-yard touchdown, broke like 4 tackles, and hurdled a dude at the end. So
you put your
that probably was my best.
He's like,
we had to put him so we can put him up on the screen right there.
I have a video.
That's dope. That's great.
Remember that.
Get the video. Get the video.
He got it. He ready. He ready. You should have gave that to me before. We could have put it on full screen.
So yeah, what are you gonna major in?
I'm gonna try to go in sports medicine.
Sports medicine?
I want to stick close to sports when I grow up.
Yeah. You got that video ready?
He gave up right now.
In front of the camera so they can all see.
In front of the camera. Let's see.
Put it on again.
And let's see if we can get somebody on the phone.
Yeah.
Thank you for the questions. There you go. Put it up right there.
Press play. Let's see. Okay.
Lower.
Right there.
Right there.
Oh, that's good right there.
Here we go.
Here it goes. There it
Oh.
goes.
Broke 3, 4,
Elevator up.
5. Oh. Damn.
Any more of that?
That's dope.
I love it.
Mine was all in the news, and the newscaster was roasting the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Start cutting.
That's for all the people who speak French, right? There you go.
Nah, this is an awesome crew right here.
Yeah. So you're looking at sports medicine, Caleb?
Yeah.
Yeah. How about yourself, Gabe?
I'm looking at like something in business. I'm not really sure what I want to do yet though.
Yeah.
So.
What are your hobbies? Do you have any hobbies? Or just
Lifting
working
weights.
Personal trainer, possibly.
I don't know.
Jumping over people.
Do you do any other sports?
Yeah, I wrestle. I wrestled all 4 years in high school, and I was
You don't just wrestle.
I knew it. He wide. He wide. He got them traps.
and I was a 4-time state placer in Division II.
Damn. Yeah, that's a good job.
I love it.
Hell yeah.
What's up?
And Breeze, what you looking at majoring in, Breeze?
I'm working at McDonald's right now.
I honestly have no idea.
Nah.
I don't really know. I want to do something in business because, I just like that kind of stuff. Hopefully run a business one day or take over my dad's business.
Yeah.
What's your dad do?
He owns a machine shop, like precision machining.
Shout him out, man. What's the company, man?
Oh, Mike McCraren. Yeah.
What you do? Shut
Yeah.
your dad up. Let's go.
I know Big Mike. Yeah, he's a cool dude.
Yeah.
Cool dude, man. But yeah, so
Oh, dynamic manufacturing and engineering.
There you go. Yeah, like that.
There we go.
Yeah.
Good shout out. I like it.
And how about yourself, Alex?
Let's go. What you want to do?
I'm gonna do criminal justice investigations.
Oh.
Yeah. There you go. CSI.
Nah,
No?
FBI though.
FBI.
Yeah. So
Órale,
There
güey.
you go.
All right, we're about to get Chris Kennedy on the show right here. This man right here. Yes, come. Yeah, come on, man. This guy right here is knowledgeable. We have some future stuff coming up, and I'd really like to bring him on because he's really knowledgeable, and nobody knows what he looks like. So we're gonna put him on, and he has some value right here to Tucson football. He knows a lot, and here we go.
You gonna stand there?
Yeah.
Come on,
There you go.
Tell us what you think.
Oh wow! First of all, hey, every single one of these guys, over their shoulders or whatnot, they got their own shirts. I don't need that on my headphones. I know what I sound like. It's not like. Come on. So mad shout outs to Gridiron for hooking up with the gear.
Show us up the gear, bud.
That's number one.
That's what Alfonso Reyes with Arizona Royalties
Yes, thank you, Alfonso.
made those shirts for us.
Absolutely. I mean, I think the one thing is that we can all talk and say what we're doing, but Gridiron's out here doing things, putting it out there for the public eye, so they can definitely be an eyeful for everybody, which is a good thing. They're also helping showcase these kids on a different light that probably wasn't seen before, especially coming out of Tucson. So I want to big ups for that.
Thank you.
No, completely.
We're not professionals, so you can speak on that.
We're good.
We're bad, bro.
Amen.
Waiting on you.
No, I mean, I've been listening to the show over here in the corner, and you guys have been doing a great job. I mean, they've been answering questions like really good. I mean, what we really need to get is a lot of like you that are listening to kind of ask questions and stuff like that, get that interaction going on, because that's what's going to make the show better and stand out from other shows. So definitely do that. I don't know, like I have questions. For example, let me hit up Brees. I mean, Brees, we know he went from, as we were talking about Pop Warner, you guys were talking about that earlier. He went from playing quarterback to, and we know that.
Yeah.
He played a lot of different positions and wound up playing line. So I mean, I think these kids also got to understand this. And you coming from the Pop Warner angle, you go from playing a position, and you got to understand that might not be your position, 4, 5, 6 years down the road, because you're gonna change. You're gonna grow. I mean, I got pictures of this one right here where he's like one of the shorter guys on the team. Now, 6'2", 6'3" kind of thing. It's completely different.
That's what I try to tell the parents out there. I said, you guys, you got it. And I tell the kids now, they're old enough to understand now. I tell them, hey, look, man, like learn every position. Learn as many positions you get. Right now, this is what you're good at right now. This is where you best help the team. Okay? But don't think that, hey, that's all you're gonna be. Later on you can grow into something else. You can be that you can be that quarterback that goes to one of the best nose tackles in Southern Arizona and Brees, Well, so.
And you also got to learn a craft. So, for example, I think you see a lot of these kids now, especially more with Bobby Jett doing his thing, and all these other people that are starting to. Tucson community, like the football in Tucson is starting to develop more. And I'm seeing it more and more. Whether you're playing all season football, like what you guys are doing, you got a lot more training, 7-on-7s. I mean, like he's playing, like he's doing wrestling.
Yeah.
All right, cool. He's doing 7-on-7 because he's doing track. Were you doing anything else?
I was playing rugby, but we didn't have a season.
All right, so rugby. So I mean, the more you're involved in different things, learning different like crafts, working on your footwork, working on your hands, working on everything, that's what's going to make you a better athlete and worth more when you look at it in the bigger picture. And Rodney will tell you, and everybody else will tell you, we can't beat the words GPA or anymore. It's like, what's your GPA? If you don't know your GPA, that's the number one problem.
Yeah. What's your GPA? What's your GPA? 3.8. 3.8. We know you're 3.2. Hey.
I mean, you got to know your GPA. Then the next thing you really got to go, and I keep beating this up. If you don't have it's one thing to have a Twitter account. First of all, it's one if you don't.
Yeah.
If you have a Twitter account and you're not spending as much time selling yourself as you are developing yourself, you're doing yourself an injustice.
Yeah.
think about that. If you're getting on Twitter once, like I'll go on, me and Rodney both do this. I've gone on, the last time you posted a tweet was 7 months ago.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? It's like, you got to be on that. And like, we had a kid even today. This is no joke. I mean, like, you probably see I'm half burnt because we were out over with the Sidewinders.
Yeah.
Hey, big rep up for the Sidewinders.
Yeah. Where are they at now?
Well, the Sidewinders, they did a thing at Rialto Park today, or Rialto Park.
Yeah.
They did something at the Rialto Park as just a prospect camp, combine thing. They're gonna be over at the Desert Vista location, so they're really kind of like getting closer with the Pima College.
Yeah.
So they're kind of more combined together with them right now, which has been kind of refreshing. It's also better look for the program. So that's a good thing. But I can't even remember where I was at now.
Yeah.
But
yeah. So the kid you went
the Twitter thing. And like the thing with the Twitter is like, we're like sitting there going like, so, well, do you use it? No. All right, what am I supposed to post? That's what it was, right? He goes, I've been working out, man. Should I be posting this? And we're like sitting there going like, maybe that's a great idea to be doing, because in all reality, really do. What do you
Don't worry about it.
Hey, at least he can show off his muscles and stuff like that.
muscles.
He's over here like,
are you? Yeah. You guys are all active on your Twitter accounts. You guys post up all your stuff, all your highlights, stuff like that.
Let me ask a question. Were you active before you met Rodney?
Not really.
Did you even have one before
you guys have one? Raise your hand. Who had one?
But did you use it?
No, I didn't know how to use it.
You didn't know how to use it. So, I mean, there's a whole different element that like a lot of people don't learn or understand that comes with that Twitter game that actually landed them their future, homes.
Yep.
Twitter's huge.
Yeah.
That's your resume.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you have to use it. I don't know if they can hear me, but they can.
Yeah. You guys are right there.
Oh, Mike's right behind me. So what I was saying was, Twitter's huge. Like, Twitter is your resume, so that's fine. So again, when you're working out, when you're, if you get a good GPA for the semester, post it. Like for instance, I'm looking at Frank on here. Like, Frank posts everything.
Yeah.
And I love it. Keep doing it. You know what I mean? Because again, the more you can post workouts and grades, and like, people see it. You know what I mean? So definitely a big shout out, Frank. I love what you do.
Yeah.
Oh, and even parents.
Yeah,
like
parents.
Facebook parents, be proud of like your kids. Post that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we go up and I'll see it all the time. Like, we're going to either like a 7-on-7 tournament or I see track things and stuff like. Record your child.
Yeah.
I know you want to sit there and just be like, oh, this is great. I mean, and I'm horrible at it because I used to be really bad. Like, you can even ask him. My dad's up there in the stands talking to everybody. Like, this is just the way it is.
Yeah.
But like, you gotta record your kids and learn how to do things like, for instance, editing stuff and post. You gotta understand that stuff, because like, if not, what are you marketing your kid with?
Yeah.
Like, you gotta know how to market your kid.
Most definitely.
Yeah, and you guys all got contacted through your Twitter. Yeah, man, and that's good. Like I said, college is college, man. College is what you're gonna make of it. If you want to just go in there and do the minimal, you can do that. When you're there, you're getting an education for playing football, and because of your GPA, your grades, you're there. Hell, you get to have football at the same time too. Take advantage of it. You know what I mean? Take advantage of it. Don't get discouraged by anything else. Being a D3, D2, D1, it doesn't matter. College is college, man.
Opportunity is opportunity.
That's all it is.
That's it.
Yeah.
You're doing what you love. Again, don't have that. And I know people see it on social media. Don't have that D1itis mindset. Like what you said, college is college. 6% of kids, 7% of kids go to play at the next level from high school. And that's across the board. Not like 7% go to D1. It's across the board. D1 to NAIA, only 7%. So these guys are blessed to have that opportunity to go forward and to do what they love. So take advantage of it. Like, you guys are the future, and people look up to you, like the youth, like 7-on-7 and Pop Warner. So definitely make a name for yourself, for your family, for where you come from, which is Southern Arizona. You know what I mean? So definitely, again, have fun, but take care of business at the end of the day because you're a student athlete, and it doesn't go backwards.
You guys set the tone along with the other guys going to college this year. You get to see the youth get to see, hey man, you know, Brees, those kids are, when you were playing unlimited division, those kids that were in flag or Mighty Might, now they're looking at you, seeing you go to college and seeing pictures of you guys. You know, they see guys, you know, like Alex didn't play till he got to high school. Those guys that just play sevens, you know, and that are hesitant to play high school tackle, you know, now, you know, they can see Alex and say, man, it can be done. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
Yeah,
You know,
he was
and
just up here like,
yeah.
I'm 5'9".
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, but you wanted to play.
Yeah.
I mean, the more dedicated you were to it, you know, and the more you put out, I mean, guess what you got?
You know, and it's, you know, you got Gabe here. You know, he hits these weights every day. I mean, it's the work ethic that got you where you need to be, right? You know, the work ethic, and all these youngsters need to have it. They need to have that work ethic because it's no longer just, hey, I'm just fast naturally, or I'm just strong naturally, and I can just beat everybody out. Now you got to hit the weights, hit the gym, get a better diet going, and go from there. You know, and how many guys do you have with Gametime recruiting and consulting? How many kids you got
All
coming
right,
in?
that is a good question.
Yeah.
So are you saying just for 2021 or just across the board?
Across the board.
So let's go
board.
across the board right now.
What's happening at Gametime? Right
What's
now?
happening? Game changing. You know what I mean? Right now, across the board with all sports, we have about a little over 75. Again, I'm very picky on who I bring to my team because you gotta have what we're looking for. You know, you have to have great attitude, great character, great integrity. You gotta have the grades, and then the athleticism. You know what I mean? So again, if you don't have those first four, you know, I'm sorry. You know, but you need to have that good character. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? Yes, sir. No, sir. And that's what I love about these four gentlemen is because, you know, they are just doing it the right way. You know, they know how to hold a conversation. They know yes, sir, no, sir. They're not causing problems out there, you know, in the neighborhoods and in the street and things like that, you know. With Gametime, again, you're going to see me out more in a little while. I don't want to give up too much information, so thanks for this question. Things are going to be added on, so I'm excited with that. So now my man got a question. Uh-oh.
I got one thing before.
Okay.
Like, a lot of people get confused. Rodney doesn't just do football.
Yeah, he does every
I mean,
other
he does
sport.
cheerleading, gymnastics.
Equestrian?
I think he even does horse racing.
Equestrian. Yes, I do. Yeah, I have a question.
Equestrian's like horse racing.
Yeah, so a question. I have a young lady who's at U of A right now. Madison officer, I'm giving you a shout out, even though you went to U of A. Yeah, I still love you. Yay, woo, U of A. I'm ASU all day. But yeah, so that's a good point. You know, I do more sports than just football. Basketball. I go to Canada a lot, you know, with hockey and lacrosse. So yeah.
Volleyball.
Yeah, volleyball. You know, we working, getting kids to college. Again, it's fun for me.
Stay
you know.
busy. And how could the audience get in contact with you?
Perfect. So I'm gonna give you my number. Write it down: 480-399-1396, or just go to the website, GametimeRC.com. RC like Rodney Cox. You like that?
Yeah, that's so. Hey, that's a you know.
So what's Orlando's question?
Orlando's question.
No, I was just gonna ask what they all eat.
Yeah.
So, man, let me tell you what I eat. So I'm just, wait, you wanna know what?
Eat that Hawaiian food.
No way.
Solid grind.
Oh wait, go this way.
Shout out to Solid
Grind.
Grind.
Healthy, you know what I'm saying?
No, everything as of recently.
What is that? Protein?
I'll eat
Rice,
protein
beans?
after. So I do creatine before workout, and then I do protein shakes afterwards. But right now I'm dirty bulking, so I'll eat everything.
Just
Yeah,
loading up.
yeah, cause I don't gain weight like normal people.
Yeah.
Chicken, I'm telling you
Are
everything.
you telling? Are you telling me I'm normal?
Yeah.
Yeah. Put on weight. No.
You? Well, I don't know what you eat. Chicken?
I'm not picky, but you know, my mom's real good at making sure I eat good, you know, vegetables at every meal pretty much, breakfast, dinner, you know. But you know, my favorite food, sushi. So so you know, whenever we get to go to sushi, I grub out on that.
Yeah.
Just keeping it real.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Honestly, I'm the complete opposite from Brees. I'm one of the most pickiest people I know. But that's gonna be like one of the big things that's gonna happen in college. I'm just gonna have to switch up. Like I have no choice.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna see how that's gonna happen for me because right now it's just like it's pretty bad right now.
Hey, that ain't got nothing to do with
Don't
me.
tell me you eat chicken nuggets all day long. The kids, that's a go-to for the kids. Just give me a 10-piece.
That's right.
Yeah, no, I'm hungry. Give me a 12-piece.
Nah, what you don't understand is he's never ate a hamburger.
No.
In his life.
Beef?
You're a Chick-fil-A guy, huh? Yeah, there you go.
I love it.
Yeah. How about you, Gabe?
Right now, like, I'm just eating whatever to get my weight back because I lost like 30 pounds for wrestling. So I've just been eating whatever, but like usually I eat a lot of chicken, meat, and just rice.
Wait a minute. You mean to tell me you're 30 pounds more than what you are right now?
Yeah, pretty much.
Damn, you're gonna be wild.
Right now we
You're
weigh
gonna
the
be
same
bulked
right
up,
now.
man.
But
Are you gonna wrestle in college too? No.
No, I'm not gonna wrestle.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. No. Two sport athlete. Well, yeah.
Back where I belong.
Do we got any other questions on there
Let me see.
before we wrap it up?
Where's my shirt at?
that's
Christopher.
pretty-
Yeah, boy.
Yes.
No, that was it. How does
Yeah.
Bees feel about the choice he made for next year?
really like Brees.
Is it the only choice or
No, so I actually had a pretty tough one because I had a PWO to the U of A also, and I chose Fort Lewis. Well, mainly just because when I went on the visit there, it felt good. I really got along with all the coaches a lot, and I just liked it. I felt like I belonged there. Another big thing was just that like class size. Instead of being like 350 in a classroom, you're like.
No, that's a
You're
question.
good. I'm
No,
sorry.
You're good.
Yeah, I was
You're
reading the
good. You're
question
good,
right
Brees.
It's like it's a lot smaller. It's like 20, 30 kids, but like the town's real nice. Durango.
Yeah.
It's smaller, but it's not like super tiny. It has it's like a little resort town, so there's a lot of stuff to do, which is really nice. So that's
Yeah.
a plus. So.
Heck yeah, man. That's good, man. I'm proud of you guys, man. For like I said, I know Brees since he was quarterback.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? Hey. So
question for Rodney. Hold on. Who are the up and coming players that Rodney Cox thinks is up and coming?
Wow.
Ooh, who put that
You
up?
would do that, and I know who that is
That's
too.
Jackson's dad. That's
Hey, who
Jackson's
should we look out for?
dad. Huh?
Hey, I want to know who's the top quarterback right now in high school
Wait.
football.
Top quarterback.
I'm
So in Southern Arizona.
Saying, yeah. Saying,
Okay.
Who should we be looking out for?
Okay, so we have. Okay, come back up here. So yeah, so let's teamwork this. So let's go 2022.
This is for next season.
So
right?
this for next season. Hey, that's a good question. I like that. Hey, so we're gonna do quarterbacks first. Which
Ooh, and I don't have my list.
right, dude, I know. So we're gonna go straight off the
You're
dome.
hitting us
Right
with a
off- right
question.
off the top of the head.
That's
Okay.
hitting us with a question.
Right, and it's okay. So let's go right
I'm
now.
gonna say Alfredo Sotelo out of South Point. He's coming up. That
Okay.
kid got some
Wait,
rifle.
who are we talking about?
Alfred
Okay.
Sotelo.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So you got
That's a
Borg,
rocket.
you got Borgay,
Yeah.
you
Borg
got
is nice.
Tracy.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's
you know,
a senior.
I'm gonna have to sit here and say it like this. The hard part about South Point, for example, is because they are so deep sometimes at certain positions, like quarterback. It makes it hard kind of for them too.
Right,
Yeah.
Like
But you got to compete, and that's what
Right.
it comes down to. With no competition, how are you going to get anywhere, right?
Right,
You're gonna
right.
get complacent, and you get lazy.
true.
And
I mean,
you know.
so if you're gonna sit here and we're talking about quarterbacks now,
Angel?
for me quarterbacks,
And you know what I'm talking
and
about.
let's talk about passing quarterbacks.
Okay,
Okay, my man Angel Flores.
Angel Flores.
He's over there at Casa Grande.
Mm-hmm.
He's nice.
Yeah, like him.
Obviously, Trace and Bourget will be a major factor next
Good
season.
start. Yeah.
Dion
Dion
yeah,
Sunday,
yes,
Sunday
yes.
side.
over at
Hey,
Sunnyside, he's gonna be
Sunnyside.
nice.
That kid
Um,
is nice.
That, hey, he is.
Oh,
Dion,
I'm gonna
I will be
give-
reaching out to
I'm
you.
gonna shout out. Because we're honest, man. You get me
Yeah.
running.
Right, and I'm thinking who else is there?
I'm gonna hit my man Jason up over at Walden Grove.
Walden Grove.
mhm.
I think he's going to be nice. I mean, I think there's certain programs that you see that have passing intentions that tend to pass more,
Right.
Yeah.
which
And that's
kind of
tough.
helps.
Right, which it helps them, but it's tough because you try to put a list together. You
Right.
know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
Okay, so those are the top four. Let's say not top four, but the four that we can come with our.
Well, then
Who's
again,
the
hold
top
on.
top 1 and 2 song?
See, but I don't like doing that because there's to me it's like this is that I'll sit here and say if you were to go ahead and pick off who I feel is probably the better quarterback or at least the best quarterback of the 2022 class, it's hands down for me it's going to be Trayson Bourget.
I agree.
The only reason why I'm saying that is first of all he's well tested and proven when it comes to like
competition.
Not only like a regular football season, he's experienced some of the better teams like Hamilton. They played some of these tougher teams, so that pressure's been there for him.
Right.
And then on top of that, he's also proven in the 7-on-7 field too. So I gotta give my hat off for Trayson. Yeah. I mean, probably right after John.
He'll be a senior this coming fall, right?
Yep,
right.
And
didn't he commit to Arizona?
He hasn't committed anywhere.
He didn't commit still?
Yeah, he decommitted. He committed, and then he decommitted.
So I mean, you got to kind of watch that, and then like if you're gonna sit there and also go, okay, well let's. It's hard because when I have talent around me on a different angle. Now I'll say Trayson's proven because Trayson's been proven on this field, on that field, across the board. But it's hard also because you got to get now into the wide receiver conversation,
right?
Yeah.
Because
but then
or the line conversations and every other conversation. Because the one beautiful thing about football is it's the only real true team sport.
Yeah.
So when you have me saying like, well, who do you think is this? It's like I can sit there and even say that Push Ridges got a great upcoming quarterback from what if I recall correctly. Now we can get into some younger quarterbacks too. Yeah. I know Sabino. They got Cam.
Yeah.
He's doing his thing.
So how about this? What if we do for this week? Let's put a top 5 for. Right. So this is what we're gonna do. Let's just put it out there. Okay. We're gonna do a top 5 for quarterbacks, running backs, wide receivers, the defensive side, and let's just call it out and let's see.
Well, I've already made my picks,
but I'm gonna make mine. We gonna do, and we're gonna see if it adds up.
But I also do this too. It's really hard because I don't want to take a lot of the limelight or the shine out of the upcoming classes.
Yeah.
Because the moment I start going, well, look at high school as a whole. There's certain kids that have a lot of talent, like you even brought up, that aren't going to play much in their position this year, that are talented because they're going to be behind. They're behind like a Trayson Bourget.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So it's really
like that quarterback. Yeah. Like I'm saying, he's a senior. Bourget will be a senior, just like these other guys, these quarterbacks you mentioned. They're going to be seniors this year. So now you got these juniors that are coming right behind them.
Right. But they might not even see the field that much.
Right. Well, no, they won't. They won't. But that's what we're talking about, upcoming.
Right. I mean, but it's really hard to also prove things until they actually get on the field. Right. So it's really kind of difficult for me to drop that. I think a lot of people sleep on a lot of different schools because maybe they're not one of those schools that people talk about.
Right.
Yeah.
So
like a little brother. Walden Grove used to be like a little brother.
That's like the Walden Groves and the Buena High Schools. Because like even Buena High School has talent out there.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean
they're starting to pick up.
Right, and they're starting to pick up.
That coach in there, he's pretty good. He gets
Coach
involved.
What's hard, and the other
other
part that people don't talk about is like certain schools have problems that other people don't talk about. Buena, for example, because we brought it up. You have kids that are there, but then they get relocated because of the military base. So that's a problem for them.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to do like what who's the top or whatever. I mean, stats
We're
are
gonna
one
do
thing.
a top 5 next show. Bring your top 5.
I'll bring my. Hey, I'm gonna bring my top 5 to watch. Or
okay, you know what? That might be better. A top 5 to watch.
It's all an opinion, right?
Yeah, it's all
Everybody
opinion.
has their different opinion. I'm sure. You're gonna say your quarterback is solid, right? You're gonna say it's all opinions. So
at the end of
the
day,
out there, we'll
it's
open
all
up
love.
questions.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all love at the end of the day. That's all it is.
So we're gonna say it. I'm gonna call it out. We will find our top. I don't know if I like the word number 5, but we're gonna find our top
5.
Top 5.
So top 5 to watch.
To watch.
Right. Like, hey, keep an eye out. And I hope we don't just repeat people because, I mean, I'm gonna come up with maybe some abstract people only because it's a little different.
Right. So you want to do 7 instead of 5? 7 is number of days of completion. I just put 7.
Dear, oh my dear.
No, maybe.
We're gonna do 5.
Okay, we'll
gonna
do 5.
And we're gonna open it up for conversation.
Most definitely.
And we're gonna put it out there. People
Yeah.
call in, chime in right here on the live,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll chop it up from
And
there.
we'll go
At
from
the
there.
end of the day, nobody's gonna be right.
You
but
right.
Nobody's gonna be wrong.
So let me make sure we're on this. We're doing quarterbacks, running backs, wide receivers.
We're gonna go offensive side of the ball.
Right,
Okay,
because
so-
it's really hard to do a defensive side
Yeah,
when
offensive
people
side of
don't
the ball.
really even know stats.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll go offense next week. Okay.
Offense.
Okay.
And it's not because kids aren't good on the defensive side of the ball. It's just a lot of coaches don't post defensive stats.
Do we even need to do the running back ones? Because I mean, Desert View got the 2,000-yard rushers. Do we end up there?
Hey, you know what?
I'm trying to get it fired up.
Right.
They ran for like
Oh,
4 years.
yeah.
Yeah, man. I mean,
There's a lot of talent out
We'll
there.
we'll do defense at another time because we
I
can.
think it's hard. Like,
But here we go. But not really, because if I'm looking at a safety, it's not about stats, but what is he doing with his opportunity? I know some safeties out there that are like, okay, you're pretty good.
all right, we'll start with offense.
So we'll start with offense, and we're gonna show love to defense. We'll even show love to linemen
The trenches.
because the linemen got to get some love too. Now, no, it's harder for old linemen,
It's harder for linemen.
but not with D line. Because, like, for instance, okay, I'm gonna give a shout out to Elijah Rushing. Okay.
Okay.
You know what I mean? He has a nice box.
You familiar with who he is?
So
Yeah,
Elijah
yeah,
Rushing
yeah.
just got 2
Georgia-
offers.
that's
Shout out
Georgia's
to Elijah
Georgia's son.
and that family. ASU and U of A. ASU, throw it up. You know what time it is. So again, you know, we can put him on the list. Again, players to watch. There are other players out there that just, you know, show them some love. We're going to have different lists, and let's get this party going.
And you know, you say it's hard to judge a lineman, but
KJ.
you know, hey,
Oh.
you,
Bro,
Breeze,
we
you
going to
send a shout out to all your linemen out there.
You know,
all your big guys out there in the trenches battling. Hey, while you guys, you know, they need to get that love too. So we're gonna put
most
out
definitely.
linemen out there.
Hey, so we just got a comment real quick. So my man KJ said no love for the O-line. Y'all get loves because y'all eat pancakes. Okay, they know what we talking about. Okay, so you're good. Okay, just go out there and do your work. Let's go. It's game time.
Linemen don't get love here.
I want to know if it was a regular season, if the season would have been regular for these guys. Now, once again, they didn't get a season except for one. If y'all had a regular season, who was it that you really wanted to play?
Yeah. There you go. That's a question we asked last week, right? Last show with the.
That was like who could stop?
Yeah.
Either Desert View again,
Who?
or
bring it back.
or South Point. South Point just for fun.
Just for
fun.
Oh.
Wow.
I feel like we played all the. I don't know. I don't think there's anyone that we really didn't play. I mean, besides like the real top schools, but we probably.
Yeah.
I can't say much.
Oh wow.
If
Okay.
there's a game that you want back, which one would it be, Breeze?
I don't know. I'll have to think about it.
We'll come back to you.
I wanted to see Walden Grove play Sabino.
Sabino?
That's who I wanted.
We wanted
Yeah.
to play them.
Yeah.
I thought that would have been a good game.
We prepared for them 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Honestly, I just want to play people who talk a lot because just want to show them up, you know.
Hell yeah. Wait,
Whoever does it.
who would you want to play?
I'm not sure.
You gotta call it out, man.
Gabe
Yeah,
Levy.
just say it.
Go ahead, say it. I'm gonna save it for him.
Go ahead, man. Say it.
So this year, pretty much everyone on the team wanted to play Walden or South Point.
Yeah.
So
Oh man.
Walden Grove was saying they were like the best everywhere.
yeah, so we were pretty much like South Point and Walden. They're like the best in like their division. So like we just wanted to show like who Cienega was because we were pretty like underrated in the last 2 years. So yeah.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, there's your answer.
Hey, you know,
Okay.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
get back.
we're
I'm gonna let
good.
my man back in.
And we're good. Yes, sir. We get Orlando back in. We're gonna wrap it up right here. You know, I want to thank you guys. I want to thank you guys for coming on the show and coming out here. I want to thank Gametime,
Back in there.
Mr. Rodney Cox.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate you and all
Mr.
your
Kenny.
knowledge. Nobody knew who you looked like, but now
You know.
everybody knew who you was.
Yeah.
Yeah, you look good in the lights. You look good. No,
But
thank
yeah,
you,
so-
guys, boys.
Take
All
care.
right, but before we leave, I want to answer Chris's question. He asked
There you
me,
go.
what the culture was like out in Cienega, and I think the culture is more competitive out there because it's a big name for Tucson. Like a lot of people try to go out there just to play football because we had a great coach. His name is Pat Nugent. Most people know about him. He's led some great teams, some great people like Jamari Joyner, who's at the U of A right now. It's very competitive out there. That's why our freshman team had like 80 kids on it. Because you go out there to play football, you go out there to go to school because they have a good schedule, they have a good everything. Like just going out there, it's competitive out there, and you just want to work to be the best you can.
Yeah, and then Cienega just got a whole new coaching staff.
Oh yeah,
whole new coach. Yeah, Coach Justin Argraves.
Oh,
from
Argraves.
THS. Yeah, he's shooting over to Cienega, and he took pretty much his whole staff.
Yeah, he
pretty
cold.
much his whole staff out there.
I like him.
So yeah, I got a little feedback from him. They're loving it so far. They're loving.
Gotta get him on the show, man. Gotta tell him what's up.
And we'll get him on the show soon. And then the Tucson High job is
open.
I think it's a sealed deal. I think you'll be expecting an answer coming up really soon, within a week, and you know, they'll go from there. But I'm sure Cienega right now is in good hands. They're in good hands with Coach Argraves, and big shout out to Coach Nugent. Coach Nugent, you know, moving on and doing his thing. He did good things at Cienega.
I got the inside scoop on the new Tucson High Coach. $5. You want to know the answer to him?
Wrong. We're not fake news.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, so we'll get the sure answer on that. But thank you guys for coming on the show.
No problem.
And we'll have, everybody have a good weekend. Have a good Easter weekend. Be safe out there, and guys, keep doing what you're doing.
Absolutely.
And lead by example, fellas.
Oh, hell no.
All right, so
Stand up.
Right.
All
this
right.
is another show, 5-2 Gridiron. This is
All right.
Coach Angel signing off.
All right, Coach O, signing off. Love y'all.
You guys have a good
Tunes
weekend.
in.
Thank you.
All right. Peace. Yo.
All you guys are taller than me. That's messed up.